Look at you, listening to Spotify while you do whatever it is that you're doing. That's exactly why...
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, guys. Having a killer day scalping Dodge here. Killer day scalping Doge. Just doing some quick calcs. Maria, Maria. 7.2. Okay. Island girl. Scalping Dodge today. It's from its recent pump. It's now dumping, so we're jumping into pretty much every short possible, and we're going to continue as it continues down. We are currently finding this large point of interest, which we have to keep an eye on for a reversal. So we have found this last order block down here, this last point of interest. If we do break through it, we're still going to continue looking for the little blue Heikin Ashis and then jump back in the trend. But I'll show you the trades we've placed already today. We're just doing pretty much Bitcoin and Dodge today. But we do have this large liquidity pool underneath here, underneath these lows. We've filled all the imbalance now through this whole range. To the downside, through this whole range, we've filled imbalance. So if we do fall through this, we are going to be targeting these lower imbalances down here. Which, I mean, what goes up must come down. So it's not out of the question. We just want to make sure we're in that when it happens. So inside this trading range, in regards to sort of the swing low here to the swing high, all the imbalance is filled all through here, all the inefficiency. So this has picked it all up. So we could possibly be primed for a reversal here. So we will monitor that, because we do still have a little bit of imbalance up here and a little bit of imbalance up here. But that's just high time frame what we're looking at here on Dodge. But we did start here at about 9 o'clock this morning. I'll run through what we've done. It was about 8 o'clock here this morning. Open the charts. We're sitting above the 50. Our 200 trend EMA was getting tested. We had the rejection here. We got above it, came back down, tested it, came back down, tested it. So there's a little bit of a sign of weakness there before coming back up. We jumped in our first short here, which is purely as we started rolling under the 50 EMA. We jumped in on the we waited for this last blue candle. We jumped in on the shaved Heikin Ashi straight after it. Picked up a quick 1-to-1 there, which is beautiful. 0.29%. We then started breaking these structures. We broke structure here, came back down, broke structure once again, and then momentum took us back up into this point of interest. Into this little zone here, this last up candles on the Heikin Ashis. So once we know that got tapped, we were looking for our entry once again. And as you guys know, our entry is a shaved candle through the 9 EMA. Bang, put it in. Trade took off, picked up another 0.92%. Continued down. We did have this reversal, which I did want to jump in, but it got away from us too quickly. By the time this wick is done on the 1 minute, it was all the way down here. I didn't like the idea of running that larger stop loss. Then we did come down and consolidate a little bit. We did run up once again. And we did jump in another short here, just waiting for this market to settle a little bit. Jump up, back up above the 50 center line of the RSI. Once that happened, jump back in on our shaved candle underneath the EMA. Picked up another 1.15%. And now we've just basically been carrying that on here, guys. We've just been following this trend down. We're sitting hard under our 50 EMA. So higher time frame trend, our 200 EMA is sitting strong under that. 50 EMA, smooth trending. Path of least resistance is where it's come from. So we're coming from the path of least resistance, which is top down. And then we're just continuing to jump in these blue candles up. Wait for the first shave candle that breaks through our 9 EMA. Entry. So we're getting in late, but we're trading the momentum, which is beautiful. That was another 1.07. We did then trade this trend reversal, which the only reason I will ever trade trend reversals is based on an oversold structure on the RSI here, which we had, and we were just getting a little bit more bullish here. I did want to see another rally, so we did jump in here and we did grab that that little 1.292% there, which only just grabbed us. That was a very high risk trade. I wasn't confident about that at all. And then we've just been trading this down ever since. So we've jumped in here, trade down, trade down, trade down. So we're just jumping in basically on the first shaved after the blue. First shaved after the blue. Could possibly be looking at something here. Let's see where this next candle closes. This is our potential next trade. That's our next trade, guys. If we get a close under that, we've had the shade candle pull through. Our entry is a little bit in front of that candle, so we want the momentum to take us down. So it's all about momentum here. Momentum back down into that. What are we up? What percentage was we up already? 20. 3, 4, 5. TM. We've just got the bottom of this POI, so it's a real critical moment at the moment, because if we drop through it, I know we're going to continue going lower, or we get the wick through it. So it is important to monitor this. I'll just show you it again. This main point of interest. I would like to see, as much as I don't want to catch a falling knife, I would like to see a bit of a reversal back up into these lower zones here. Just a little bit of health back into the market. But this is basically where we're sitting. So why this is our last point of interest? It's literally our last down before the push up, and this is the bottom of it here. So if we do break through it, we know this is not, it hasn't held. So the support here hasn't held. The rest of these points of interest here have all been mitigated. So that gets mitigated by that. This has all come down and been mitigated through here, guys. So I think the market is shaking out and will continue to shake out all the stops under here. I mean, Doge went to the moon, everyone's jumped in, it's in social media and everything. Everyone's trying to get a hold of it, everyone's FOMOing into it, and bang, this is what happens. It falls and tanks, and we are the ones that capturing all those stop losses. We're capturing all the retail stop losses. So at the moment, price is currently sitting on this line here. We're going to monitor it, see what happens, but I do want to see Doge just continue down, take the imbalances all the way down through here. We may find some support at this point of interest through here, which is the last. This was the last sort of down movement before this real rally up. So that's currently what we're seeing on Doge. Breaking structure, higher time frame. Well, higher time frame, 15 minute. So as you can see, we're coming through a breaking structure, breaking structure, breaking structure. We're not creating higher highs. These are all lower highs, lower high, lower high. Couldn't even get up there, lower high, lower high. The crazy thing is, guys, if we held, we don't do it. We just go 1-to-1s because we're scalping, and cryptos, especially Doge, is volatile as. But if we held our original trade from this morning, so minute charts here, if we held our original trade that we took this morning to current price, we would be sitting at literally 9% profit without margin, without leverage, sorry. 9% profit without leverage if we held our first original position. Crazy. 9%. If you chuck 20, 180% if you had 20x leverage on it. Far out. This is why I like trading Doge. When it runs, you know. It's definitely not in my portfolio as a holding token, but I will take everyone's stop losses. I'll tell you that for free. Got the nice little rally on Bitcoin. Same situation here, guys. I did enter early on that because I did see this rallying up and see this next one, so I did get in about here. Stop loss was under, it was deep under. We ran for that 1-to-1. So we have to monitor this here because we have got the breaker structure. But we also have to be aware we are sitting above our 200 EMA. This is a nice break of structure, or what do you want to say? Is it a liquidity sweep? You know, liquidity sweep to go higher. Good thing about Bitcoin though is we can jump onto the dollar index, and we basically trade alongside the dollar index. So if the dollar index is tanking, as you can see it is, it's broken below our structure zone. It is coming into a point of interest down here, which we'll mark up, which was the last sell before this massive push up. This gives us confidence that if this finds support here, we know the opposite will happen on Bitcoin. If this falls through, Bitcoin's running up. So minute time frame, this helps us out a lot because we can basically trade our trends. A little bit frustrating I didn't get in this trade, guys. I was too busy watching Dodge. But this currently would be the trade we're in. I don't like the deepness of that stop loss though, just quietly, but that is the trade we would be in. Support off the 200. We're finding the center of the 50 now, but where's our? I need to bring this on the other chart. Our 50 EMA, what do we use it for? So the 50 EMA is used, is it smooth and trending? So it's smooth, it's trending. When you're going to open that trade, where's the EMA come from? It's come from from low to high. So what's the path of least resistance for this EMA to take right now? Path of least resistance is where it's come from, which it's come from low to high. So its path of least resistance is to take the high side here. We've had this massive bullish rally, come back down, massive bullish rally, broke structure to the upside, come back down, swept liquidity. Is it a breaker structure? If it is a breaker structure, then hopefully we come up, we tap into our Fibonacci levels up in the 618786 golden pocket, pick up the TP1 on the TP on this, and then we can look for that trade down if we like. But if I am going to trade this down, I do want to be getting into these into these oversold areas on the RSI, guys. So this is when we are trading reversals. So we're above the 200, we're above the 50. If we want to trade a reversal, we need to be above this. We need to be in these overbought RSI positions here. As you can see, overbought. First, the trade is the first shaved candle going through the Dyna EMA. Would have picked up your little scalp there. Same thing here. Bang. I wasn't watching Bitcoin. I've been too busy watching Dodge. Never picked out order up here on Dodge, guys. Never broke through that low, so we'll close that one out, and we'll monitor this at the moment. I think we're gonna. I do just want to watch this for a little bit because I think we are gonna respect this large point of interest. We can still scalp it, but we've had a killer day so far. I do like this rally. We've come back above the 50 now. Similar to what we see when we're jumping in on these continuation trades, guys. So the continuation trades, when we have this large fall and we want to get back in, we need to make sure our RSI is pushing back down through the 50, the center line here. So the reason we didn't get into this, although we didn't get in because there was a massive candle and the stop loss would have been stupid, we weren't back above our 50 yet. So I prefer to see, as we got here, trade comes up, it's coming back above our 50 and we're getting back down under the 50. So we jump in that trade. Similar situation here, guys. We are jumping back, we're coming back above the 50. I'm still not getting signs of an RSI divergence. We have got a tiny little one, which is purely just this here. I might have a look at the 5-minute chart here. Price is making lower lows, whereas the RSI is making a higher low. I'd love to see this move up into these zones. If this price can move up into these zones, we're short, guys. We're short. We are short. So we might just have to let the market play out for a little bit. I'd like to see some inducements before we take our next leg down. Yeah, we're getting some. This is where we're getting some divergence on the RSI, guys. Let's open this up. As you can see, price is continuing to make lower lows, but the RSI is starting to form this higher low. Lower lows, higher low. It's a sign of reversal. I want to be in short when we come and fill this imbalance. So I'm not afraid to pull this at break even. If we get a shaved grey, I'm pulling this at break even. Superhero. What are these higher time frame marks I've got? It's coming testing at 200 EMA. On what are we on? We're on Ethereum here. We are on Ethereum. Similar to Bitcoin here, guys. We're going to mark up our imbalance in the market. These are our target zones. We always want to be marking up these imbalances. Hero. Marking up all of our imbalances. Point of interest got mitigated. Liquidity above, liquidity sitting above here. We're in this little bit of a wedge. We've got liquidity both sides here. It's important to know where liquidity is, and it's important to know where imbalance is. If we do get that break, you want to see it come and target this imbalance. Similar situation, if we do get this break, you want to see it come and target this imbalance and move into this last push down. I'm going to put our scoreboard up on the screen as well, because we are doing a 100 trade challenge, which basically we're running our system for 100 trades. It's basically a live back test or a live strategy test. So you're here for the real deal. Would you be my superhero? Looks like Dodge is rolling over there again. I'm going to wait for it here, guys. I want to wait for it. This is a good trade, though, because we did come into the 50, back above the 50 on the RSI, and we are coming back down through. It is this strategy. This strategy requires a lot of constant attention. You have to be watching the market constantly. I literally took my eyes off Dodge for half a second, and we missed one trade. So you have to be constantly watching the market or watching the pair. I just want to focus on Bitcoin and Dodge today. I want to focus on the dollar index. What that's doing.
You can find your favorite artist,
and we're just going to trade this through to
tap the button.
Through to potentially the start of London session. But I will put our scoreboard up. We will be live with this strategy at least 3 days a week at the moment. We will be going into full time live on this strategy. But if you do want to be part of the community, we do trade smart money concepts. Our swing trade positions are all smart money concepts. Our scalping strategy that we're on at the moment, it is still based around smart money concepts. We do a top-down. So we do a top-down analysis on the 15-minute before we start. As you guys can see here, we have our top-down analysis, follow our AMAs, we've got breaker structure. It's obvious the direction of our trend on a 15-minute time frame. We marked up our imbalances. We had this imbalance in the market up here. We had this imbalance in the market here, which we've come and taken, and we've marked up all our imbalances down here and our points of interest. So in regards to analysis, we have analyzed these charts. Smart money in regards to smart money, but when it comes to actual entries, I want to be trading momentum. So when you're trading smart money, a lot of the times you're trying to get wicks into PO to points of interest and whatnot. But with this strategy, we're trading literally the momentum. We're basically getting in late and we're getting out early. But yeah, if you want to become a member in the Discord, we put all of our swing positions, so all of our analysis, all of our let's move this out of the way. That's kind of annoying. Be a superhero. All of our Bitcoin, ETH, and our dollar index analysis goes into this channel. All of our altcoin analysis, so all of our swing positions. So basically we're marking up zones in regards to smart money concepts. So as you can see, imbalance to be filled, points of interest, equal lows, liquidity. We're expecting price to come and hit this zone. So we mark this up. And it's good to have marked up because then we can just jump on our scalps as well. And we can look back on the higher time frame. Okay, this is where we know the market is. So say if we're jumping here on theatre and scalping, we say, okay, we're bullish. We have imbalance below, but momentum is shifting, is completely bullish on a higher time frame. So yeah, guys, you can jump into the Discord. It is free until December. Anyone can jump on. We are trying to grow our community here, guys. Here's a beautiful trend reversal we talked about, but I'm still going to hold this position because I do want to see a RSI divergence, which I'll run through with you now. And then I'll put this scoreboard up. So in regards to the RSI divergence, for me to take a long position here, I want to see price hover around these levels, come lower before getting higher. But what I want to see from the RSI is I want to see the RSI doing something like this and then coming to about here and then shifting. So I want to see price from here to here moving lower, but from here to here I want it moving higher. So this is what I want to see with the RSI before I do jump into a reversal trade here. So as we've got here for the RSI reversal trades, we need to be oversold or overbought. So either in the under the 30 or over the 70, and we need it's strongest with divergence. So look, guys, we're picking up so many trades that we don't need to be over trading. If it's not perfect, I'm not trading it. I'm literally at the moment just following the path of least resistance and jumping in on the path of least resistance until we're shown otherwise, and until we're shown signs of a proper reversal, which wouldn't just be a break of structure here. It'd have to be a secondary break for me to see a sign of reversal. Then we're going to continue shorting this market. Let's chuck this scoreboard up. Oy. Want to be a lawyer. I love you when she want to be my lover, yeah. My little baby go rise on me. My little baby go rise on me. Maria. Every time you're looking out for me. Every time you're looking out for me. Love you, yeah. Everything go from Maria. Girl, she from Kilimanjaro. From Kilimanjaro. Nah, she
Kilimanjaro. She from Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro. My little baby come rise with me. My little baby come rise with me. Maria, Maria, ah. Every time you're looking out for me. Every time you're looking out for me. Love you, ah, yeah. Everything
What have we done today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 more. Maria.
Now you want to spend more time with me. Do you want to be my wife, baby?
I
just want you in my life, baby.
Just taking our first L on Doge there, guys. We're looking to grab the TP on Bitcoin. See how we go. See if we hold that. Want to fill that in balance. It'd be rude to come and take us out now. But we just had this first L on Doge, which we want to see this continue up. I still want to go short at this zone here. I'm going to be looking for a short back down on this zone, maybe at 200 EMA.
My baby, I like you. My baby, I die for you. See you, you know, I see you. My baby, you know, I ride with you. My baby, I don't cover that, I die for you. I pray to the Lord, I rise to the Lord. Gonna greet the Lord, I pray to the Lord. Fatumata Jambele, everything being safe again, everything for your Jambele, oh Jambele, oh yeah. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. Ooh. Promise, Bobby, call you back, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You looking like me, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, scoreboard is up.
I'm not a naughty right. Let me please you right tonight.
Taking the L there.
But get it, come to me, to me. Come to me, let's go. Come to me, no. Fatumata Jambele, oh Lord. Fatumata Jambele, oh Jambele.
First L. Bow, bow, bow.
Gonna greet the Lord. I pray to the Lord. Fatumata Jambele. Everything being safe again now. Everything for your Jambele, oh Jambele, oh yeah.
You're not a friend to me. If you have any song requests, throw them my way. We're pumping music as well. Let's go, let's jump in a short, come on. Give us that throw under the 9 EMA. I want to see a similar situation to what happened here. I want to see a similar situation to what happened here. I want to jump back over the 50, lose the strength back below it. We're jumping back over the 50 into this point of interest. We've taken the liquidity above this section here. And we're going for a short if we get the opportunity. Coming back into oversold. Same situation. Path of least resistance. Where's the EMA come from? It's come from high to low. Oh, Bitcoin's going to roll over. Ooh. We have that imbalance to be filled there, guys. I really want to see this come and fill that imbalance. I don't see why it wouldn't. But we will then monitor this zone for another short position. Beautiful TP. Done. Add it to the scorecard. Overall trades 20. We're pumping through this, guys. Finding support on the 20 on the 200 now. We're above the 200. Finding support on the 50. Path of least resistance. What are we coming into? I just want to check what we're coming into. Higher time frame here. See it's moving up, guys. We've got a lot of imbalance and efficiency here. We all know we had that large market manipulation. Had the large market manipulation, so higher time frame on Bitcoin. What I'm actually looking for, I did put it in the Discord. Higher time frame on Bitcoin. I did want to see it come into this 15-minute point of interest before falling, so I still do have that bias. I will mark that up. So this is our 15-minute point of interest. We had this imbalance below it, which still needs to be filled. Let's clear these EMAs out for a sec so it's clear for you guys. So purely on a smart money concept situation here. We all know we had the Fed interest rate. Price went absolutely through the roof. Smoked all the liquidity. Let's open up our liquidity level indicator here. Smoked all the liquidity to the top side. Comes down, purges all the liquidity to the underside. Essentially, the news was negative for Bitcoin, purely on the basis that they're going to continue the rates for a longer period of time, albeit lower increases. They are going to draw it out. We are watching Dodge here for a reversal, but we do have this liquidity to be swept above here. So higher time frame, we do have a lot of room to move further up that we can scalp into. So let's just monitor. We also have this large imbalance to the underside, but we have to be careful of. But we are breaking structures. If we do come down, we can potentially test this point of interest here. So we've got an option both ways here, guys. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade, guys. Came from a bullish rally, came back out down into an oversold position here, and we took the trade up. Beautiful trade. The other good thing about it is, yes, it broke structure, but it swept this liquidity as it was doing it. So a lot of times when you see the market, it comes down and wants to sweep the liquidity before then getting a rally up. And even if it is a break of structure, it won't come above this high, and we'll see the rally back down from there. Okay, guys, we will be in on Dodge on the first shave candle lower. And we will monitor Bitcoin. We do want to see smooth candles like this, just bullish, bearish. At the moment, we're getting a bit choppy with our Heikin Ashi, so if it's not spot on, we're not going to trade it. East running as well. What's the dollar doing here? Dollar's coming down. Dollar's tanking, guys. Dollar's going to come down. It hasn't found any support all day. midday, where did we open? Dollar isn't finding support. Clear breakdown of trend. It's not looking good for the dollar. It allowed us to get our TP, so that's all good though. That's all she wrote. Get this rollover. I like this, guys. This is stopping retail traders out. Oh, not quite yet, but these little inducements. This is the zone we're keeping an eye on. This was the last buy before we broke back down. But we are monitoring this on Heikin Ashi's. High frequency trading here, guys. High frequency trading comes with high frequency music. High frequency trading comes with high frequency music. Roll over. Just let this play out, guys. No point rushing into trades. Just let it play out. Let it play out. Ah, 2 seconds, guys. I'll be back in a sec. We are back. We are back. We are back. Sorry guys, I had to take a phone call. Oh, we're getting close here on Doge. We're getting close for an entry. As per very close. If we do enter, we will be entering underneath. Close above. It will just be a 1-to-1. That's where I will be trading it, guys. I want to get that strong push down though. I want to get the momentum push down. So we want to sit underneath these lows. If it doesn't touch us, it doesn't touch us. We'll catch it higher. It would be nice to run this liquidity a little bit, which we will potentially do here. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's run this liquidity. Usually when we're moving up into a point of interest here, we smart money create these inducements, run the liquidity. We have to monitor this here, guys. I only want to get in on... I'll only be getting in on this if it runs a good momentum. Come back into oversold. Sitting above our 200. We are chasing the path of least resistance, which is where the 50 has come from, which is down. It's come from top down to the bottom. And I will trade this through with momentum if we can pick that up. Doesn't want to go. 2 seconds, guys. Just get a drink. Okay, we're in it. It's picked up our stop market. Dixie must be finding a bit of support here. I think it's coming up for a retest and a collapse back down. Yeah, it's a little bit risky because we're finding support on the 50, and on Dodge we're finding support on the opposite direction on the 50. So keep an eye on it, guys. Keep an eye on it. I don't want to get caught on two reversal trades. I don't want to get stopped out on 2 reversal trades. Reversal trades are our riskiest trade.
Liquorland's 50 days of deals are back. Get a deal on all your favourite summer drinks, like a bottle of Pepperjack Sangiovese Sauvignon Blanc or Barossa Shiraz for $16. Hop into your local Liquorland.
Oh, can you get run again, I think, here? Going to get run again. The dollar's falling. Dollar's falling. which isn't good for us, for our open positions. Not good for our open positions here, guys. Still need to sweep that liquidity to the upside. Oh, I don't like this song at all. I don't like that song. Want to be a liar. Oh, look at that. I can't believe that, eh? We missed that TP. 0.05%. 0.05%. 0.04%. Crazy. Okay, guys, if we get stopped here, it's not a terrible sign. It's a sign we are sweeping liquidity. Just manipulation of the market. Just swept the liquidity to the downside here. We've swept it to the upside. It's not bullish. It's purely just we're going to move into a higher zone here to then roll over and go short again. We're going to push up close to this 200 EMA, obviously. Can't win them all. It's part of trading. It's part of trading, guys. There is no 100% guarantees. Maria, 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 Maria. We can put ourselves in the most highest probability position. But apart from that, there's no guarantees. We just have to trade high probabilities, stick to our strategy. Come and sweep liquidity again. It would not surprise me if this just rolls over straight away and goes back in the direction we want it to. But anyway, it is what it is. Lesson to learn from that. Lesson to learn from this trade. Don't trade into the when liquidity hasn't been swept. It's easy to say hindsight, but at the end of the day, it met our rules. It came into, we are trading trend, so we are trading below our 200. We are shorting the market. We have come into an oversold position on the RSI. It just didn't want to roll over for us, so it happens. Let's put this up on the scoreboard. That's not it. Maria. Second loss for the day.
Baby, I like you. My baby, I die for you. See you, you know, see you. My baby, you know, right with you. My baby, I don't cover that, I die for you. I pray to the Lord, I rise to the Lord, gonna greet the Lord. I pray to the Lord, Fatumata Jambele, everything being safe again. Everything for your Jambele, oh Jambele, oh yeah. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me. probably call you back, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You looking like me, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. You see me be like, I'm not a naughty rider. Let me please you right tonight. Don't make plans tonight, yeah, no. But, get it, come on to me, come on to me, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Had the liquidity sweep here, guys. We're looking for the rollover. I want to wait for this market a little bit. I don't like the fact that it just created this this point of interest zone here. We do have a large amount of imbalance down here to be filled though. All this imbalance in the market down here. $33 seconds left. Okay. I want to see a bearish candle. Bearish shave candle. As we said, dollars found the resistance. Break and retest of the trend of the retail trend. We know what that actually means though. It's actually a mitigation of a higher POI. It will continue to fall by the looks of it. Whilst I'm still under this 200 EMA, I'm still shorting. UK. Not a pro. We don't trade stocks. It's crypto here, guys. We're on Dodge at the moment. We're high frequency scalping Doge. We're already up. Roughly 3%, 3.5% on the day roughly, including these losses. So without the losses, we'd be up about 5.5. ATM. Respecting the 50 EMA here, guys. We're above the 200. We're respecting the 50. I just want to clear out on this liquidity first. Got too much liquidity sitting under here. Way too much liquidity sitting under here. A pull into this point of interest here would be beautiful to take it long again. Large amounts of imbalance still down here we have to keep an eye on. We aren't getting these breaks of structure either. We're just coming into this wedge. Had the break here. I'm going to wait for a sweep on this liquidity here, guys. I like the build up of liquidity we have up here as well. This needs to get taken. Gotta be careful with Doji, guys. I want to get a good sign. I don't want to get caught in that same trade. I don't want to get caught in this little intermediate structure. Breaking the high. I don't want to get caught in this intermediate structure here. I want to see a push, maybe move up into the 200, but we'll see how bullish these candles get here. We've created this demand zone down here. This big candle here, we've created that demand zone. We can push higher, so I don't like this yet. I want to stay out. Oof. I like an entry under this candle here. I like an entry under this candle here. Take this in balance. I don't want this to run my liquidity again though, that would frustrate the shit out of me. I want to be in this short when we go short, guys, when we go take all that liquidity, but I don't want to rush into it. I'd rather see the move play out below. Here. Hopefully get a blue candle and jump in. I don't want to overtrade this. This is just sweeping liquidity. Still got, I just feel like it's still got room to move up to the upside. I don't want to just continue getting wicked out here. But we'll see. The good things with Heikin Ashi is, what am I doing? The good thing with Heikin Ashi is you can get in late. You can watch the move. You still get in late, and you're still picking the move up. Get in late. You still like look how much room this move actually went. If you wanted to hang on to that until you get a closed blue candle, like a closed blue shaved candle, you'd be sitting down at 2.43%. So once the move goes, you can jump into it. I don't want to keep putting these in and just getting wicked out. If anything here, I'd scalp along if it showed up into this zone. See what we can see. See what we can catch. Just have to give this market a little bit of time, I think. Same thing happening on Bitcoin, guys. We're building liquidity here. Creating this sort of shelf of liquidity here, guys. which I want to see come down, test 200, potentially get our scalp up. Let the market play out. It's too many wicks. What's BNB doing? This looks a little cleaner, which is nice. It's a lot cleaner, actually. Beautiful wick. Oh, I'll just delete my AMA. Heap of imbalance in this market, guys. Mass amounts of imbalance in this market here. It's all inefficient pricing. Let's see if we can pick this up with a momentum trade into it. It's a higher time frame zone. Yeah, it's taking liquidity to the upside there, guys. We could be reversing down to take this imbalance. The dollar is falling. BNB is pumping. Bitcoin's finding resistance on the 200. If we do get a short here on Doge, I believe it's going to be under these wicks here, guys. This swept liquidity. I'd like to see a run on this liquidity got swept. I'd like to see a run on this liquidity here. But look, we can't get into longs on this market. It's too. Look how strong this 200 is. It's just way too strong downtrending. We cannot jump in longs. I'd rather let the market play out. We're getting this beautiful retracement. When you're down here and you're sitting at this position, you're sitting here going, oh, just give me a retracement so I can get back into the market. We got that retracement here. We jumped back in, missed it by 0.04%. We're getting a higher retracement now. So we're not turning bullish. Where it's just setting up for a perfect bearish situation. We're broken structure. Unless we break this high, here, the last high, Unless that gets broken with a body close, we're bearish, guys. We're bearish. And the higher this comes up, the more we've got to go down. So it's not terrible. We just got to wait for it to play out. We're going to be patient traders. Everything's consolidating at the moment. The dollar's in consolidation as well. We had that break. I believe everything's just building up a shit ton of liquidity for a move. What's the time? 1:45. Quarter to two. The Asian range hasn't been doing much for the dollar. If you look at the volatility on the dollar, the Tokyo sessions it ranges. London opens, we get the massive push. I believe we're going to consolidate here on the dollar until we get this London open at 6. So we'll just monitor. Asia doesn't do much. London and New York, usually the London session and into the crossover. So we are scalping, so it's not too bad, but we just need to monitor this. We do want to jump in on some shorts. Just a run through back on the trades we've already done today. What have we done? We've done 12 trades today. 12 trades since the start of the Asian Open. First trade we jumped into was a breakdown here on Doge. Got that shaved candle underneath, rolled underneath the 50, picked up a nice 1-to-1, 0.227%. Market started tanking. We got this respect of the 200, a little bit of a reversal to then continue back down. We jumped in on that continuation, which we love to do on Heikin Ashis. We didn't jump in on the continuation here. The wick was just too large for us to get in. The play had moved out. We're getting these reversals, short trade. Reversal, short trade. And the short trades are literally a shaved candle of the opposite color moving through the 9 EMA. Shaved candle of the opposite color moving through the 9 EMA. And we're setting our order just in front of that, or just below that candle. So we want to trade into momentum of that. We could be running here on Doge, guys. Had that big liquidity sweep. Look at that. Bang. What have we got left on this candle? 32 seconds left on this candle. Let's keep an eye on this. Large manipulations happening in the market here, guys. I don't really like that, but we have come wicked into this. We took that liquidity as we just talked about, generated these double tops, took that liquidity. What I'd like to see here is a break on these lows. Sort of had this liquidity built up here now. I just don't want this to turn into a bullish move. I just really don't want this to be a reversal. So if we do take this, I'll take a risk. And I will be taking it below the lows, below these lows here. If it closes below those lows, we have a large imbalance fill down here, guys, so that's what we are targeting. It has run those highs. Let's see here. We're in it. Tapped in. Let's hope this isn't a fucking liquidity sweep again. Fuck. Okay. Back in 2 seconds. Weak move, weak move. Weak move. Get 2 seconds here, guys. Back in literally 1 minute. Back in literally 1 minute. Okay, guys, we're good. We are good. Still monitoring this position. I prefer to see them go directly into profit. Liquidity run. See how we go. We're going to hold the position though. We have broken the lows and we have created this point of interest here. So if we can respect that point of interest, we could drop lower. We've had the run on liquidity. Objective's been complete, so we are going to hold this position. Hold this position, see how it plays out. See how it plays out. Appearance. Okay. Could you be my superhero? We're gonna get some music pumped up if we get a win here. Oh. I still want to see this come down and take this this imbalance down here, guys. It's had the purge. It's had the purge. It's mitigated the order block. We've taken this liquidity. We could be building up more liquidity underneath this, running us back up, mitigate this order block, and then run lower. So let's just hold this trade, see how it goes. Moving up into an oversold. Swept liquidity, moving up into an oversold on Bitcoin here. If we do run, I want to see an entry underneath it. I'm not sold on it. The dollar's just dollar's just going to come up here, mitigate the POI. It's had the break. Let's just monitor it here, guys.
Family or whatever. Go for it. Buy that shit. EOM makes mad beats.
My construction worker homie bumps this in a shitty car on the way to spend his paycheck at the titty bar. I ain't there yet, but I come pretty far. Shout it to my homie Dumb, this is pandemonium. I command the podium with presidential stature. Capture the audience, then
Weak position here, guys. Weak position. Still holding it though. We want to see that. I want to see something like this, but we want to see that momentum, and it basically take us straight away. Sometimes you can get caught in these liquidity grabs though, so we just have to be wary of it. But I saw the liquidity grab to the top, mitigated the POI, and I believe we need to come down and take this imbalance. Even if this is a reversal, we need to come and take this imbalance before moving back up. So let's see how we go. Slow moving, slow moving. Boring, boring market. Where was our Asian high? We're making our Asian high now. It'd be a very big test for them to get through the New York high from yesterday. Mark this up. See if we can get in a continuation long here, guys. We are coming into zones of resistance, so I believe this New York high this will be a zone of resistance for us. We are moving into overbought here. Very overbought. The RSI is showing us divergent signals from this overbought. High to low. Price is still moving higher, so we do have a reversal incoming. But like we say, we're not going to try to pick that reversal. We're going to trade. We're going to trade in the direction of the market until we get that sign of that reversal. So let's just continue to monitor this. Let's see if we can get a run up like we had here. BNB is nice and clean, guys. BNB is a nice chart to be looking at the moment. We could roll over here again. I'm going to look for a short here on BNB. I like these breaks. We have pushed up into our point of interest. Point of interest is swept liquidity. Let's see what we can roll into here, guys. Extremely overbought on the RSI. There would be a heap of imbalance through here. Let's have a quick look. 5 minute. Yeah, this is all imbalance all the way through here. Large amounts of inefficiency. Let's keep an eye on it. This is what we like to see, just fast-paced bars, slow bars rolling over, and we want to roll into a fast-paced bearish bar. BNB. Boring market conditions. Very boring. We want to see these trending markets. Asian session isn't the best for us at the moment. We need to be jumping in the London, New York session. The next few lives we do will be London session or New York session, or the crossover of London, New York. Just so we can get a little bit more volatility into the market here, guys. A little bit more clear movement. When the market's unclear, you get a lot of wicks on the Heikin Ashis. Very uncertain, very unclear. As you can see, the moves we've jumped in on, you can sort of, it's clear down, and you get that shaved reverse and we've jumped in. Same thing here, clear down, you get that shaved reverse, you jump in. Markets like this are very, very choppy. What are we on here? BTC. Let's how's our Doge going? Crack that liquidity, guys. Crack that liquidity. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. While we're watching that, I do like BNB for a short here. I do like BNB for a short here, guys. We've got 43 seconds left on this candle. I will be going underneath it. Once again, we do have a lot of liquidity above, but BNB. I will be going stop market order on BNB if we run below this week here, guys. I do want to see this roll over. I'm going to leave my stop up a little bit. 1 to 1. Let's just hope the Dixie finds a little bit of support here for a little bit. Fuck, it's not looking like it. Dixie just needs to hold. So the problem is when the Dixie falls, cryptos and everything is still like Doge, for example, is still bearish. So you're not getting the solid move like you would. If the Dixie runs up, crypto absolutely tanks. We've seen it here on Bitcoin quite nicely. Moving into a zone. But the Dixie's gone. Dixie is gone, which isn't good for our trades. Hopefully we can grab a little bit of support here and get these wicks in. Where are we falling into? Dixie's coming and filling its imbalance. Could find support on this last buy to sell. Let's keep an eye on it. Let BNB go there, guys. I want to see a stronger move, and I don't like the fact that the dollar index is falling so strongly. I don't like the fact the dollar index is falling so slowly, so fast. Sorry. If we could do anything here, we could jump on a continuation trade. We are above the 200. I just don't like the direction of our 50 here. We have rolled up, but it's a little bit rough. So we will stay out of that BNB trade for now. Would be nice to sweep this liquidity. Let's get some tunes going. Let's get some tunes going. This is why I love trading Doge. You get your moves. Haven't got it yet, but we're close to the mark here, guys. 0.97% monitor. Maria, 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 Maria. Momentum, liquidity. It grabbed us once, unfortunately, which is frustrating. Took us for 0.59%. Took us for 1% there. Just that was an annoying trade. I don't like missing them by 0.04%. That's frustrating us. Oh, it's surely it's not going to do the same thing here. Keep an eye on. I bet the Dixie finds some support here. Girl from Kilimanjaro. I'm gonna take Bitcoin here, guys. Jaro, Kilimanjaro, Kilimanjaro. We're in these continuations, guys. Liquidity sweep into the POI. Just grab the TP. Every time you need to, Maria, Maria. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Baby, I like you. My baby, I die for you. See you, you know, I see you. My baby, you know, I ride with you. My baby, I don't cover that, I die for you. I pray to the Lord, I rise to the Lord, gonna greet the Lord. I pray to the Lord, Fatumata Jambele, everything being safe again, everything for your Jambele, oh Jambele, oh yeah. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. Ooh. Promise, Bobby, call you back, yeah. Oh. yeah, yeah. You looking like me, oh yeah, oh yeah. You see me be like, I'm not a naughty rider. Let me please you right tonight. Don't make plans tonight, yeah, yeah. But get it, come to me, to me. Come to me, let's go. Come to me, Fatoumata Jambele, oh no. Fatoumata Jambele, oh Jambele, oh. I pray to the Lord, I rise to the Lord. Gonna greet the Lord, I pray to the Lord. Fatoumata Jambele, everything being safe again, no. Everything for your Jambele, oh Jambele, oh yeah. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. Keep us safe, baby, you're keeping us safe. I see you, you are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me.
Giving our fucking profits away to Bitcoin and BNB. Fuck, that's annoying. UK. Had the win on Doge there, that was a nice trade. Got that big wick down, manipulated the high there. Good trade, good trade. BNB and Bitcoin on the other hand, not so good. And we will run through why that is in 2 seconds. We will run through why that is. UK. Let's see. Okay, Doge. Let's update that scoreboard. 11 wins, 22 total. Frustrating little trades these. Moving like the ocean. I think I'm going to pull this at break even, guys. I don't like this trade at all. I've had the run, too much liquidity sitting under here. I don't like it, but I don't mind this trade. This trade isn't as bad. We're sitting low on the RSI. BNB is just, if this, Okay, we grabbed our take profit, but I didn't like that trade at all. We got lucky on that one, guys. I really didn't like that, and it's gonna run as well. That's crazy. The reason I didn't like it, yes, we're running, but we're too high on this RSI to be jumping into that. We will see a reversal here because we are so high on this RSI, I believe. Just swept liquidity perfectly. Fucking runner. Oh well. I lied, they're the best trades of the day. Bitcoin yet to touch us, but BNB, we grabbed that as well. Picked up another 0.12%. Fucking running as well. What was Doge? 0.797. I guess we add BNB to the scoreboard. Dollar must be tanking, guys. Dollar must be tanking. Surely Bitcoin's touched us as well. It'd be rude if it has, because that's crazy, guys. Crazy. Follow the 200 EMA. We still have this liquidity sitting under here, but we will take that trade. Picked up another 0.08 on Bitcoin. We're up to 12 trades. What are we on? 12 trades for the day. Oh, sorry, 12 wins, 2 losses, yeah, 14 trades. One more now. $13. Fuck her. I should update his overall score. Do that later. Oh, guys. Three little wins again. We will take them. Doge is just another reversal. Could look to scale into it again here, guys. When we have those runs, could look to scale into it again. See what it shows up for us. Took a long time to get that though. I like to see them pump. I was a bit worried when we got that big liquidity fake out. We did have it to the top side though, so I wasn't overly concerned. We did stay under the 50 here. So nice trade in the end. Bitcoin, we were low on our RSI. We were oversold. Oversold. Similar to what we had here, oversold position. So we did get that run, guys. Continued momentum, really. High. Don't want to make a low. Bang, just came back down. Not a bad trade. Wasn't a big fan of this trade. Even though this is the one that ran us the most, I wasn't a big fan of this trade. It was continuation, but at the end of the day, we really had we didn't break this wick low. Tested the 200, came up. There's just way too much imbalance in this market here, which is what scared me on that trade anyway. But guys, the market is the market. We picked up our 1-to-1, didn't wick out, followed our rules. We followed our rules, guys. We got a candle through it, enter, bang. Swept liquidity. Where are we moving up to? Larger point of interest up here now. We have broken structure here, guys. We are bullish. We could come back down, but I know this low is now set. This low's set in, so we can trade confidently on a pullback here. Built this liquidity under here. Built the liquidity under here. We can trade confidently on a pullback. So let's monitor it. There we go. Where did it tap us? Tapped us there. Yeah. Coming into a zone. Still bullish though. I don't believe we'll respect this zone. Still looking for longs here, guys. Respecting this 200 EMA. Respecting this 200 EMA. Nice trade, guys. Nice trade. We got that leg. Nice trade. Nice trade. Nice trade. Nice trade on Dojo as well. And this is what we see, guys. This is the push in the dollar. The push in the dollar drives Bitcoin down, and then the dollar just rolls over. And look at the move compared to the dollar on Bitcoin. So this is why we trade the dollar. This is why we're always monitoring the dollar. Is purely because the moves on the dollar. This consolidation period tricked it. We didn't enjoy that for a bit, but as soon as you can see this movement on the dollar, this big candle, we know Bitcoin's going to run. You can see it happen here, guys. This is probably where it was. That big candle, Bitcoin runs. Dollar finds some support. Dollar finds some support. Bitcoin rallies back down. And that dollar finding support is purely just that section of the market there, or purely just this section of the market. You know, it's a small move for the dollar. But for Bitcoin, it's a rally, guys. It's a rally, and that's where we can pick up our percentages. And then Doge just moves. Doge moves more so along with Ethereum, but it is its own beast, guys. I mean, one tweet that's fucking on the moon, you know. So we will monitor it. Still very short here. Still bearish. We haven't had the break of structure here. Have fallen into this zone. Actually, but there was an actual long potential on that. Too busy celebrating our win. Too busy celebrating our win, guys. That's alright. I don't want to be trading long anyway. I want to be trading short here on Doge. I want to be trading short on Doge. I like BNB for another little rally here, guys. I like BNB for another little rally here. What do we got? 40 seconds. Let's see how this candle closes. See how this closes. Don't be like that. Still got room to rally here, guys. It's closed on us. I'm going to take that position. Fuck, it's a big position. I don't know if I like that. Risk to reward. No, we're not in that. We're not in that, guys. We're not in that. We're not in that. We're not in that. We're not making that same stupid mistake. We're sitting too high on the RSI here. I don't want to take that. No point in forcing trades that we're not confident of. Dollar hasn't made its lower low. Until it breaks that, let's see what we can get here. You're a superhero. "39 seconds, guys." This would be a reversal trade. It's in support. It's taking liquidity. testing the zone, taking liquidity to top and bottom again. It's got to meet our rules. It's got to meet our rules, guys. Patience is virtue. We want a candle close through. We want a candle close through, and we enter on the end of that candle. So we can wait for the candle, guys. We're gonna wait for the candle. It's gonna be a whole nother candle before we even see the opportunity. How long? I've been streaming for 2 hours now. Might take a break and come back for the New York session. Might close it out for the day, guys. We've had a great session. We've had an awesome session. We've had 13 wins, 2 losses. 13 wins and 2 losses. Let's update this scoreboard. Let's update this scoreboard. Let's just watch this guy. I'm not in this. This is a... We're not in this, guys. I'm just looking at it. We're not in that. Let's update our scoreboard here. Overall, we're now 19. We had 2 losses today, so we're up to 4 losses total. Still had the 1 break even. I don't like this trade. I don't think the dollar's going to find its support here, guys. It's coming into this last point of interest. If what will happen is Bitcoin looks like it's tanking down here. It looks like it's tanking down here, but if this dollar, the crux of it all, if this dollar finds resistance again, that's a big move on Bitcoin. That move there on Bitcoin is up here. You know, so why try to catch that? Why try to catch a little short for potentially the dollar to just find resistance? It's not worth our risk. Got better opportunities in the market, guys. I'm liking Doge for another short here. We have been shorting Doge all day. Look at this. From the Asian Open, it's Started at 9, first short, monitored it, second short, and like I said before, if you held our first short and just swung it, 7.8% to the lows, 10.3%. But we're just taking the 1-to-1s, guys. Scalping, we're in and out until we perfect this strategy. We're taking our 1-to-1s. I mean, you can jump in on the market like a trade here, for example. A trade here, for example, you can jump in on the market and you can close this trade out on a shaved blue. So you get in on the shaved grey to suit our entry criteria. Exiting the trade is a different story. You can exit at 1-to-1. You can exit at 1-to-5. I'm doing 1-to-1. I'm backtesting the strategy on 1-to-1. But you can backtest this strategy purely on closing on a blue. But I'll show you an example of what I mean just with this trade. So this trade here, if we jumped in, so we jump in the grey shaved candle that pulls through the blue EMA, we go just below that. So we got our tap-in entry here, and we hit our take profit at 1-to-1. If you wanted to wait, you'd end up taking your take profit on the first blue shaved candle, which is actually this one here. So you'd be taking your, and it's got to go to the top of the wick, so you'd only be making 0.2%. You know, but you are potentially holding for the chance of making that really large run down. So it is a little bit discretionary how you take profits here, guys. But a lot of the times, like I could see we're at the bottom of this run here, so I want to take my 1-to-1s. Maybe potentially when you're watching this and we get that big fall, you get that second big fall. Maybe if you got into the market here, you could hold again, but. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. There's basically when we're scalping like this, there's potential to turn them into swing trades if you wanted to. So you like that first one, for example. What was the R&R on it? If we come down to where we were, like by mistake, we could have had a trade that's 1 to 27 R to R purely because we've held it. So I mean, it's pretty crazy. 27%, no leverage over the whole day. It's pretty crazy. But it also could have just wicked out and taken you for that trade as well. So you got to be careful. You got to be super careful. Okay, guys, I'm going to jump out of this and soon, I think. I would love to get the test on this and run this down. I'd actually probably hold this into a swing trade. Where are we? We're 3 o'clock. We do have the London Open. Dare I say the London Open want to sweep the highs of Asia. Let's open our shot. Let's open our session times up. Look, the path of least resistance for the London session to sweep is going to be down here. Still got a long time. Still got a long time though. Still got a long time until then. I hope no one got caught out. I hope no one got caught out with the interest rate decision yesterday. I hope you weren't trading it.
Winning's nice, but it's not the point for everyone.
Because it was a crazy time. Let's have a look at it. Could you be my superhero? Oh, what are we on Dodge? Sorry. Bitcoin. Look at this here, guys. Crazy time. I should have my alert set on that for my higher time frame play, which is in the Discord, guys. If you want to learn how to trade, if you want to learn smart money concepts, how we use them inside crypto, so liquidity, imbalance, points of interest, session times, things like that, understanding how the market moves. We teach all this inside our Discord, and we put all of our swing trades up, our trade entries, our altcoins. Everything goes into the Discord, guys. Lessons that we learn. So if you have a losing trade, it goes into lessons and we learn from it. We have our implementation plan. So this plan shows us exactly how we trade our smart money concepts. Guys, where we mark up our zones, our trading journal. So we've got a paper trading journal that you guys can trade. We basically, I put all my swing trade positions into a journal like this, if that shows up properly. So we have the trading pair, the direction that we're taking, the date and the time, the position mass, so what percentage of our account it is, what leverage we're using, 3 entry points if we're dollar costing into a swing position, our take profit positions, and then we have our confluence notes. So why are we taking this trade, the outcome of the trade, and more importantly, what lessons did we learn from the trade? Win or lose, we either win or we learn. So we got to write down what lessons we learned. So you can get a copy of that inside the Discord, guys. All that educational content goes up in here. So we've got our top-down market structure, discount premium, liquidity and balance. Just some other awesome videos about smart money concepts. But yeah, guys, all of our analysis jumps into these charts here. So currently we're sitting on AVAX. We're waiting for the push up. We want to mitigate this order block before seeing a higher time frame push. We've had the breaker structure, and like I said earlier, it's awesome to have this stuff journaled, because when we come to scalping Doge and Bitcoin and whatever we're scalping, we can come back to our charts. If it's Aave, for example, we come back to our charts, we can see higher time frame. Okay, let's open up where we are, and these are swing positions. You can take these as swing positions as well, guys. Like I'll show you trade signals, for example. What was this on? So this is how we do our swing trades. We have a mitigation entry of this induced liquidity, a liquidation entry, which is just a wick out, and we run our TPs, guys. So it's as simple as that. That's why we caught our mitigation, ran the TP. I think this is B&B. Continued running it down. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember how much percent we were in there, but 300% trade. Bitcoin, dollar index, technicals, all of our video updates, weekly market analysis. We run through that. And then we're here scalping live, guys. We're here scalping the market live, catching pips, catching percentages live during whichever session we want to. So that'll go up in the announcements. Inside the Discord, in the announcements, we'll let you know when we're going live. But if you want to join in, live, guys, and trade these positions, we're here pretty much every day. At the moment, at least 3 days a week. So you can jump in here with us, guys, and pick up some positions. High frequency scalping, picking up sort of maximum 1% on the 1-to-1s on Dogecoin. At the moment, we're trading on Binance. Binance have the best fees. We have if you have a Binance account, I do trade Bybit as well, but I found Bybit taker fees I think they're 0.06. Binance taker fees are 0.04, and if you actually put some BNB into your Binance account, they use that BNB as a fee, so you get 10% off your fee, and they use the BNB. So I think it's down to sort of 3.6% as a taker fee. And a lot of the times we are doing taker fees on our entries, guys. We are stop markets into them. So we will be setting a position, say a short position here, for example. Set the stop loss. So this is a stop market order. So basically, when the price hits this, it triggers us into our order, and then we're setting our stop loss and our take profits. So we are running the taker fee, guys. If you're setting limit orders, I think Bybit's 0.01%, which is nothing. Binance, I haven't looked at some of the maker orders for Binance. I think it's very similar. It might be 0.02 though. But yeah, what we're trading, high frequency, high leverage, high margin. We want as little as possible fee. So I've found Binance to be the best for it. It is hard though. If you do want to open a futures account on Binance, you do have to prove that you've been trading. You placed, I think it's like 60 trades over the last financial year, something like that. You got to provide the documentation for them. You got to do KYC. But they are extremely reputable. I wouldn't really want to trade with anyone else apart from Binance at the moment. So yeah, guys, if you want to sign up for Binance as well, we do have our referral links inside. We have our Binance. I don't have the Binance one in there at the moment, but we have the Bybit one in there at the moment, so you can trade with Bybit. This is looking alright here, guys. Maybe one more trade before we bounce out. Let's see. We are going into oversold on the RSI. We are coming down. It's not a fully shaved wick. What do we got left? 8 seconds here, guys. If this pushes, got the shaved. Let's wait for this candle. It's a shaved candle so far. It's not the strongest move. We don't want to get caught in the same thing that happened to us over here, guys. We look like we're rolling over. You get that big wick down, takes this liquidity. So we want to wait for it. I'd like to see a divergence. Similar to what we saw here, guys. This is the divergence I talk about. So we come up, we are oversold here. I get that, I understand. But we want to see divergence on this indicator. We want the price, we want the momentum of the RSI to be moving down. And we want the price to be continuing up. So when we see that big wick and it's come up to here and it's not making a higher high on the RSI, then okay, we know we're in a position. So what I'd like to see from this, test that 200. Price is continuing up, but I'd like to see the RSI doing something like this. So I'm going to stay out of this trade, guys. Lesson learned from the last one. If it goes, it goes. That's okay. Doesn't matter. But that's what we're looking for. Liquidity sweep on this. Let's give us that wick up somewhere into here. Test on the 200. And then give us that close, guys. That's what we're looking for. And whilst that's playing out, I'd like to see the RSI do this. Matic Auto. We'll monitor for that. We're out of here after this one. We've had a good day. Matic. Soup. So 24 trades into this, guys. 24 trades into our 100 trade strat. 100 trade live stream to backtest this strategy, guys. Or to live test this strategy. I've already done some extensive back testing, but to actually live test this strategy, it's a different story when you're back testing. When you're back testing the market and you're just going back and looking at price action and think, oh yeah, I would have put an order there, I'll put an order there, I'll put an order there. By the way, we're not in this trade for anyone that's jumping on to have a look. The reason we're not in it is we learned a lesson here, guys. We learned a lesson and we're looking for this RSI divergence. If we can get this RSI divergence, we're in. We're in for a short. But we're just waiting to see. I'd love to see this come and mitigate something up here, guys. Remember earlier in the stream we talked about the zone we're in. What zone are we in here? We're in this last unmitigated point of interest. It's our higher time frame zone, so this is our last potential to hold here. So this could be a reversal to then come up, mitigate some of this imbalance up here, and then fall back off a cliff, because at the end of the day, guys, it's Dogecoin. It's Doge, you know? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Look at jumping under the 200 EMA since October. Look at that. That's so ridiculous. What goes up must come down, guys. I'm not trying to be a Doge killer here, but we're scalping the shit out of it. We have been scalping the absolute ball sack out of it. On Doge alone today, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins, 2 losses. 9 wins, 2 losses. Let's go. Let's go. We will take it. We will take it. Come on, give us a little rally up, guys. Give us a little rally up and a close. Come on. Give us that dirty big wick up. Okay, we really have to get out of here. Okay, guys, I have to run. Keep an eye on this for me. We are getting that divergence. Price isn't making higher highs. It's not. Let's take this down a little bit so we can see. It's not strong, but we are testing the 200. There is a very good short opportunity here, guys, and I don't really want to run away from it. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Actually, what I'll do, I'm going to place a stop market, and then I'll have to get out of here. I'm going to click a stop market here. I don't want to lose more than, put it above the 200. I'm going to run the 1-to-1. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do here, guys. Doge. Hang on. Let me open this up. I'm going to run a stop market. I'm going to run a stop market exactly as we have here, and I'm only going to risk. Oh, sorry. So I'm going to risk. If it does push down through there, gonna risk 0.75%. I'll just take that for a 1-to-1, guys. Take it for a 1-to-1. I want to fill this imbalance. If we get a close below that, so I'm going to leave you with that, guys. I'm going to put that stop order in, stop market order in right now. Stop market order 7.5, 0.75% risk, 1-to-1. 1-to-1. Stop market. Take profit and stop loss. Beautiful, guys. Orders in place. Orders in on Binance. Okay, guys. I'm out. We have to bounce. We're out. Catch you later.